Continuing work on the Motherlode box. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this Virginia and Truckee Genoa 440 American locomotive. This is a Riva Rossi imported by AHM. Made from plastic and the tender stamped with Poacher Italy tells us it was made in the late 1960s. Let's scrub it up. All clean. Looking at the mechanics of this, though, this is interesting. We got a motor in the tender, but the drive wheel's up front. That means these are the pickups. If you can look in there, there's a place for a drive shaft to go between the locomotive and the tender, and it's missing. Maybe it's deeper in that box. That would be swell. I know we're missing a piece, but I'm going to give it a nice oiling anyway, just to prevent any of that moisture from its wash causing issues. I want to hear it run to see if it's worth digging into it further, maybe trying to find a replacement drive shaft if it's not in that box. No front light. I'm not sure if there's even supposed to be one, or if it's got a missing bulb or what. Okay, motor runs, needs drive shaft. Next! I'm really looking forward to that guy. But okay, this one is technically higher. Now we have an HO scale EMD F7 diesel, painted for New York Central, number 6603. Another Riva Rossi imported by AHM, built in the late 1960s. So much better. Not perfect, but I'm not going for perfect. One, because I can't. And two, because then it still looks like a real locomotive, we'll say. I'm assuming you can just pop the sides off and the innards come out. Ta-da! Well, let's take a look at this thing. Also direct drive. Also a stowaway. This one's light bulb might work. Doesn't look burnt out. Pop open the gearboxes, clean them up. Okay. Rubber traction wheels are still intact. Pop the actual axles out real quick. Since they're out, I'm going to use this opportunity to scrub up the wheels. Put these back on. Add in some oil. So I'm putting lubricant on the axles everywhere. Oh, the axles and gears everywhere it meets the chassis, because it spins on that metal. And I'm putting some on the gears. Anyone else who has this style of locomotive and you decide to take that bottom piece off, which you need to for maintenance, the nut goes right there. It's a little hard to get on, but needs to go back on. Onto this side. Hey, these ones look pretty clean. Well, clean them anyway. We're here. Okay, let's oil them up a little bit. Just got to kind of push them in place while I put the cover on. Roll this one into place. Great. There, it grabbed. Okay. So it's running, but it sounds terrible. And it's shaking all over the place. So let's do a little bit more surgery. We're going to have to undo these 4 screws here to take the motor assembly out. Okay, we got the motor assembly popped off. I think there's too much play right here where it can go up and down. But I don't know what to do about it necessarily. Looks to me like the worm gear has slid off. Yeah. How do we prevent that from happening? I mean, I can. Okay. So just a press fit. Clean up the spindle. I think it is supposed to just be a press fit on, and hopefully it doesn't make too many of you squirm, but I'm gonna put a drop of glue. What's it called? Glue that is instant?
Super glue.
Super, okay. So I'm gonna put a drop of super glue down in here, and then I'm gonna slide it on and we'll see if it stays better. Okay, on you go. Oh crap. Everything's sticky now. Probably not going anywhere. Just made it flush with the spindle. Back on the rails. Come on. Aha! We got reverse. Do we have forward? We do! All right. So for the second time, presenting the New York Central 6603. And off we go. Let's see if we still have reverse. Oh, come on, buddy. We do. So the good news is the lamp works. It could really use some traction wheels. I think if it had a large load to pull, it would struggle. So I think we are calling this New York Central a win. Hope you enjoyed this one. That was a touch and go, wasn't it? Well, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video on what's left in that box.